Hi, thanks for taking time to scan the QR code on my campaign poster. It is certainly a privilege and a pleasure to speak to you as a candidate for president of our local. We're all fortunate to belong to one of, if not the most, vibrant and engaged teachers locals in the province. The campaign slogan, A Voice for Teachers, is meant to work on many levels. Individually, when you are exposed to the shift of the Transform Professional Development Program, you might be thinking to yourself, I'm doing a bunch of this already. Teachers need to find their own collective voice to affirm each other about the good teaching we're doing every day. We need to let each other know, in the face of this or any other top-down initiative, that there is good, meaningful, and caring instruction going on in all of our classrooms. Effective leadership from the local's president, table officers, and you, the members of the local, can foster that voice. We should really feel confident in making a claim to the space our individual professionalism allows us. Beyond our individual voice, we have a voice with our employer. Collectively, the local represents 2,400 classroom teachers, principals, consultants, and substitute teachers. We need to tell our stories about the current model of inclusion for special needs students implemented by Edmonton Catholic Schools, not just in surveys, but with each other, at our own sites, and at other schools. As you are likely aware, Edmonton Catholic Schools operates differently in this regard than any other school district in the province. An effective president will take time to talk to teachers and principals, both in and out of our local, to find out what works best for meeting the needs of all students. The local president must then be tenacious in communicating that to our employer. Workable suggestions for change and improvement will come from the experience and wisdom in the collective voice of the members of this local. Ultimately, we can improve our working conditions and our students' learning conditions. Our local also does many good things for its members. We mentor new teachers. We award scholarships to teachers' children. We are engaged in on-the-street social justice. We even offer yoga classes. However, we must not forget that we are also a labor organization. We have an important provincial voice where we have to exercise our rights as a labor organization. The local president, along with our most capable district representatives, is one of the liaison between the members of the local and the greater body of the Big A, the Provincial Alberta Teachers Association. The provincial framework agreement we ratified last spring, well, sort of anyway, till it was legislated, provided a mechanism for the reduction of teacher workload through Clause C2 and resulted in C2 committees being established across the province. Notably, the work of Edmonton Catholic C2 Committee and its exceptionally high survey response rate make it exemplary in the province. We seem to have entered into a nebulous, well, what's next phase for that part of the framework agreement, as opposed to the salary increases of 0, 0, and wait for it, you know it, another 0, which are quite certain. An effective president will keep the C2 aspect of the framework agreement front and center, both locally and at the provincial level. The Big A owns a part of the C2 mandate because of its role in advancing the provincial framework. This is not to criticize or complain, but rather a drive to positively give rise to the collective voice of Edmonton Catholic teachers, alongside all the other teachers in Alberta, to ensure the spirit of the provincial framework is honored and teacher workload is, indeed, noticeably reduced. Thanks for taking the time to listen. I hope that a vote for me, Wayne Prokopiuk, for president of Edmonton Catholic Teachers, Local 54 of the Alberta Teachers Association, is a vote in the belief of the individual, local, and provincial voice we can all claim. Thank you.